Hey lovely YouTube yoga friends, welcome to this intermediate/advanced, funky, fun, challenging, creative yoga class. So we're going to be moving around our mat in all directions, doing lots of interesting transitions that you've hopefully never come across before, hopefully having lots of fun. If you do make it to the end of this class and you had fun, I would be really happy if you could take a second to subscribe to my channel, give this video a big thumbs up so that I know you enjoyed it, and leave a comment letting me know what you thought. We will begin today in a child's pose, bringing the knees as wide as the mat, big toes to touch, hips to heels. Option to walk the hands towards the top of the mat, or to stack one hand on top of the other to create a little pillow for your head to rest on. Whatever shape you're in, just finding a bit of movement to help you settle in, maybe wiggling the hips from side to side, maybe moving the shoulders and the chest, maybe rocking the forehead from left to right. Any movements that are calling to you to help you settle into the practice, any little niggles and wiggles that will help you sink into the here and the now. Checking in with how the body is feeling today. So is the body feeling alive and open and energized, or maybe it's feeling a bit more tired and tight and low on energy? There's no right or wrong answer. We're just taking a moment to check in with whatever is going on for us today. Are there any injuries that you might be working with? Are there any places that you cling onto tension and that you can maybe let go of that tension? Notice all the parts of the body that are connected to the mat. Feeling that stable, solid foundation, providing support throughout this entire practice, grounding you into the earth, lifting you up. Now start to move the awareness to your breath, wherever the breath is most noticeable for you right now. And in this child's pose, with your face being closer to the earth, you might be able to feel the breath landing on the mat. You might feel it reflected back towards you. You might hear it more clearly. You might feel it filling up the back body more than you might usually notice. So the belly fills and moves down towards the earth, and maybe the back body fills and rises up towards the sky ever so slightly. If you're not already, the suggestion is to breathe in and out through the nose, and to do so throughout this practice if that feels comfortable for you. Sending the breath deep down into the belly, filling up the entire torso with every inhale from top to bottom, left to right, front to back. And letting everything go with every exhale, softening, releasing, relaxing, letting go of every last drop of air, creating space for the next inhale to move in. With the awareness on your breath, you might find that each cycle of breath becomes a little bit longer than the one that came before, a bit smoother, a bit slower, a bit deeper. Really solidifying that connection to your breath now so that you can take that connection with you throughout this practice. Moving the breath to move the body, moving the body to move the breath. Finally, a little check-in with your mind. What's going on for you today? What's going on for you right in this minute, this second? Are you feeling excited, apprehensive, nervous, sad, happy, awake, sleepy? No right or wrong answer, just take a moment to notice. Use your next breath in to lift the chest off the mat ever so slightly. Walk the hands straight out in front if they're not there already, and then start to walk them over to the left hand side, taking them off the mat, stacking the right hand on top of the left, working the right hip and the right shoulder down in space. Big deep breath into the right side of the body. Big breath out. One more like that, full deep inhale. Full deep exhale. Draw yourself back through center as you draw your next breath in and over to the right on your next breath out, melting the left hip and the left shoulder down, sending some big deep breaths into the left rib, the left lung, feeling it expand. Big breath in, come back through center, walk the hands towards the body, stack the head over the heart, over the hips, bring the left hand behind the left hip, reach the right arm forward, inhale, lift the hips, sweep the right arm up and over behind you, exhale, sit the hips down, sweep the right arm around, plant the right hand behind the right hip, lift the hips, reach the left arm up and over, dancing camel, sit the hips down, sweep the arms around, keep it flowing from side to side. Exhaling as you come down through center, inhaling as you lift. Keep it going, one side to the next, finding the fluidity so that you can't see where one movement ends and where the next one begins. One more each way. And come to sit yourself back down on the heels. If you've got one foot slightly stacked on top of the other one, then just release that so that the feet are just side by side. Keep the legs as they are. Start to come down onto the forearms here. Press the floor away with the arms, lift the chest. Keep the feet in contact with the earth. Start to lift the knees off the mat, finding a stretch through the tops of the feet and the front of the shins, and then bring them back down. Inhale to lift them up. Exhale, take them back down. 3 more. Big breath in to lift. Big breath out to melt it down. Last 2. And last 1. Lift them up. Bring both knees back down. Keep the left leg as it is. Plant the sole of the right foot on the floor. Right knee stacking over the right ankle. As you inhale, ground down through the right foot and the left knee. Lift the hips off the mat so it's like a funky bridge pose. And then sit them back down. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. 3 more times. Big inhale. Big exhale. Last 2. Soften it back down. 1 more time on this side. And take it back down. Bring the right foot back underneath the body, maybe without using the hands to help you. And then plant the sole of the left foot underneath the left knee. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, back down. 4 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 3 more. This is 2. And last 1. Soften the hips back down. This time plant the right foot underneath the right knee with the elbow still grounded on the earth. Lift the hips so it's like bridge pose but down on the forearms. Option to drop the head back here, opening through the chest and the throat. Ground down through the right foot. Lift the left leg up towards the sky. Place it back down. Lift the right leg up towards the sky. And back down. 2 more on each side. Left and down. Right and down. Last time. Left and down. Last time. Right and down. Soften the hips back down towards the earth. Start to walk the hands up towards the feet. Bring the hands to heart center, maybe without using the hands. Lift the hips, drop the knees down, keep the toes tucked so you land in a toes pose. Hands at heart center. Option to bring the hands to help you make sure that every little toe is in contact with the earth, and then bring them back to the heart. Have a little wiggle from side to side. You might find that Shifting the weight from side to side intensifies the stretch in each toe as you move from side to side. Bring the hands to interlace, start to find some circles with the wrists going in one direction and then switch direction. Waves with the hands and switch direction. Press the palms forwards and then up overhead, open through the heart, big breath in. As you breathe out, round the spine, point the index fingers forward, draw the chin in towards the chest. Inhale, press the palms forward, reach the arms up, open through the heart. Exhale, round through the spine, point the index fingers forward. 3 more, inhale to open. Exhale to round. Last 2, inhale. And exhale. Last 1, fill the lungs, lift the chest, open the heart. And empty the lungs, point it forward, round the spine. Bring the hands back to heart center and then release. Give them a little shimmy, a little wiggle, a little shake. Still feeling into the toes and the soles of the feet. Start to press each finger back on the right hand or the left hand. It doesn't matter which hand you do first. And take it over to the other hand. Turn the palm of the right hand up towards the sky. Bring the left fingers on top of the right fingers and then press that hand towards the front of the mat. Maybe bend the elbow to intensify the stretch. And release, take it over to the other side. Again, release, give them a little shake, maybe a little flick. 2 more breaths here, feeling into the toes, any last little wiggles. And release, plant the hands on the top of the mat, stack the hips above the knees, give the toes a gentle little wiggle, maybe find some circles with the ankles, maybe tap the feet on the mat, letting the blood get back into the toes. As you're ready, inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. As you exhale, press the floor away, round the spine. Inhale to open. Exhale to close. Big breath in, draw the shoulder blades down and back, draw the collarbones away from one another. Big breath out, draw the shoulder blades away, collarbones in. Inhale to expand. Exhale to contract. Now keep it going through your usual cat-cow, or maybe find a bit of free movement, getting the hips involved. Finding extra movement through the chest and the shoulders. Maybe coming down for a puppy pose. Maybe taking it back to a child's pose and forwards to an upward facing dog. Any movement that feels good. It could be big, it could be small. Throughout this class, always encouraged to sprinkle in any extra little movements that feel good, that are calling to you. Two more full cycles of breath here. Eventually, we will all meet back in a neutral tabletop position. Tuck under the toes, lift the knees to hover a few inches off the mat, come up onto the right fingertips and the left fingertips. Right hand down, left hand down. Up onto the left, up onto the right, down left, down right. Up right, up left, down right, down left. Up left, up right, down left, down right. This time, up right, up left, hold here on both fingertips. Tap the right hand to the left shoulder. Place the fingertips back down. Tap the left hand to the right shoulder. Place the fingertips back down. Right fingertips tap the left knee. Place them back down. Left fingertips tap the right knee. Place them back down. Drop the knees. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat pose. Come back to neutral. Start to kick the right leg out towards the right hand side. Extend the left leg down towards the bottom of the mat. Reach the left arm forward for a half side plank. Big breath in. Big breath out. As you breathe in, come upright, stack the head over the heart, over the hips, slide the left hand down the left leg, reach the right arm up and over. Inhale here. Exhale, bring the right hand to the earth, reach the left arm forwards. Keep it flowing, sweep it over to the left and over to the right. One more time, over to the left, over to the right. This time, bring yourself back up, slide the left hand down the left leg, reach the right arm up and over. Keep that left hand on the left leg. Start to draw the right heel in towards the right glute, lifting that right foot to hover. Maybe you just lift it to hover a few inches. Maybe you start to reach that right hand around and grab hold of that right foot and draw the foot in towards the glute. Challenge for the balance here. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Release the grip on the right foot, deliver that foot back towards the earth. Extend both arms straight out to the side. Turn the left toes out to the left heel in. Bend into that left knee for a baby warrior two. Inhale here, sink into the hips. Exhale, straighten that left leg, rock onto the left heel. Drop the hips down towards the right heel. Inhale, bend the knee, sink it down, come forward. Exhale, straighten the knee, sink it back. Inhale forwards. Exhale back. One more time. Inhale, baby warrior two. Exhale, sit down on the heel and then come to sit down on the mat. Bring the right heel in towards the groin, right knee pointing straight out to the side. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, twist towards that right knee. Bring the left hand onto the right knee. Right fingertips out behind. And then keep the grip on the right knee as you sweep the right arm up and over towards the left foot. Maybe you grab the foot, helping to draw yourself into a side bend. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, bring yourself back upright, hands to heart center. Without using the hands, can you plant the sole of the right foot on the earth? Lift the hips off the mat, landing in a Skandasana on that right leg. Press the right elbow into the right knee, open the heart straight out to the side. And then frame that right foot, pivot onto the left toes, draw the right knee into the nose, lift the right foot off the mat, tap the right knee to the mat, to the nose, to the mat, to the nose, to the mat, to the nose. Inhale, kick the right leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, flip it over into wild thing. Reach that right arm forward, push the hips up towards the sky. Big breath in. Big breath out. Spin yourself over into a high plank, dropping the right toes next to the left. Inhale, shift it forwards onto the tiptoes. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Few breaths here to settle into your downward facing dog, maybe bending and straightening the legs. Maybe shimmying the hips and the shoulders, the head, the neck. As you inhale, come up onto the toes, lift the heels high. As you exhale, drop both heels over to the left-hand side. Press the chest back towards the thighs, opening through the right side of the body. Inhale back through center, exhale over to the other side. Inhale back through center, exhale here. Inhale, wave it forward into a high plank. Exhale, drop the knees underneath the hips, tabletop position. Inhale, open through the chest. Exhale, round through the spine. Come back to neutral, kick the left toes out to the left-hand side. Extend the right leg to the bottom of the mat, side gate pose, side plank. Reaching that right arm forward, big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, press yourself all the way upright, slide the right hand down the right leg, reach the left arm up and over. And then bring the left hand down towards the earth, reach the right arm up and over. Keep it floating over to the right, down to the left. Inhale, coming up, sliding the hand down, stretching through the left side. And then bringing the left hand down, sliding, stretching through the right side. This time, bring yourself up, slide the right hand down the right leg, reach the left arm up and over. Maybe start to hover the left foot off the mat. Maybe start to reach the left hand around to grab hold of that left foot and find the balance. Big, big challenge here. Hold for a few breaths. Release the grip on the foot, extend the arms straight out into a T position, turn the right toes out, the right heel in, bend into that right knee for a baby warrior two. Inhale here, exhale, straighten the leg, drop the hips onto the left heel. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, sink it down. 3 more times, inhaling baby warrior two, exhaling to sit it down. Last 2, inhale. Exhale. 1 more time, fill the lungs, bend that right knee and empty the lungs, straighten the knee, sit yourself down, rearrange yourself so that the left heel is in the groin, the right toes point up to the sky. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, twist over towards that left knee, right hand onto left knee, left fingertips out behind, and keep the grip on the knee as you reach the left arm up and over towards that right foot. Maybe you find the grip to help you pull yourself even deeper into the side stretch. Can you think about shimmying that right shoulder into the back of the right knee? Inhale, bring yourself back upright, hands at heart center. Maybe without using the hands to help, you can plant the left foot on the earth, lift the hips into your Skandasana, side lunge, using that dynamic opposition between the left elbow and the left knee to help deepen into the stretch. Frame that front foot, pivot around onto the right tiptoes, draw the left knee into the nose, inhale. Exhale, tap it to the mat, to the nose, to the mat, to the nose, to the mat, to the nose. 3-legged downward facing dog. Inhale, wild thing, exhale. Sweep that left arm forward, spread through the fingers, press the floor away with the right hand. Inhale here. Exhale, left hand under left shoulder, left toes meet right for plank. Inhale, shift it forward. Exhale, lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. As you inhale, ripple your way forward into a high plank, rounding the spine on the way forward. Start to bend the knees, press the hips back towards the heels, wiggle the hips back into your downward dog. So finding some spinal waves. Inhaling to round it forwards. Exhaling to snake it back. Inhale forwards. Exhale backwards, really articulating each vertebra on the way forward and the way back. One more time coming forwards. One more time coming backwards. Now this time, inhale, come forward. Ground down through the right hand, roll onto the outside edge of the right foot. Reach the left arm forward, side plank. Inhale, lift the hips even higher. Exhale, dip the hips down towards the earth. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. 3 more. For me, this is my last one. Lift it back up to your side plank. Plant the left hand under the left shoulder. Roll onto the left toes. Lift the right leg to hover. Work through a 3-legged chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, wave it forward, high plank. Exhale, left hand, right hand, roll onto the left hand, reach the right arm forward, side plank on the left side. Inhale here. Exhale, dip the left hip down for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Lift back up to your high plank, plant the right hand down, lift the left leg to hover off the mat, 3-legged chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, wave it forward, high plank. This time exhale, drop the knees down. Inhale, open through the chest. Exhale, press the floor away, round through the spine. Kick the right toes out to the right hand side. Extend the left leg out long, left arm forward. Inhale here. Exhale. Inhale, bring yourself upright. Slide the left hand down the left leg. Reach the right arm up and over. And then bring the right hand down. Reach the left arm up and over. Slide it over to the left. Slide it over to the right. This time, bring it up and over to the left. Reach the right arm up and over. Start to lift the right foot to hover off the mat. Maybe the right hand grabs hold of the right foot. Big breath in. Big breath out. Release the grip on the right foot. Arms out wide. Left toes out. Left heel in. Sink into the hips. Baby warrior 2. Inhale. Hips to heels, left leg straightens, exhale. 4 more, inhale, exhale. Inhale for 3, exhale. Inhale for 2, exhale. Last time, inhale coming forwards, exhale coming back, sit yourself down, right heel in towards the groin, inhale arms up, exhale, twist to the right. Inhale, sweep the right arm up and over towards the left foot. Exhale here. Inhale, bring yourself back upright. Exhale, plant the right foot, lift the hips, Skandasana. Frame that front foot, draw the right knee into the nose, to the mat, to the nose, to the mat, to the nose. 3-legged dog, inhale. Wild thing, exhale. Inhale here, exhale, take it into plank, work through a vinyasa. Inhale, up dog or cobra, exhale, downward dog. Inhale, high plank, exhale, drop the knees. Inhale, cow pose, exhale, cat pose. Left toes out to the side, right leg out long. Inhale, sweep the right arm forward, exhale here. Inhale, right arm down, right leg. Exhale, take it over to the left. Over to the right. Over to the left. This time over to the right, slide the hand down the leg. Maybe the left heel draws in towards the left glute and the left hand grabs hold of the foot for a moment. Inhale. Exhale, release, arms out, capital T, right toes out, right heel in. Inhale, sink into the hips. Exhale, sit down on the left heel. 4 more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale. 2 more, big breath in. Big breath out. Last one, inhaling forwards. Exhaling backwards, sit yourself down, left heel in towards the groin, inhale, arms up, exhale, twist. Inhale, left hand grabs the right foot, exhale here. Inhale, bring yourself back upright, exhale, plant the foot, lift the hips, Skandasana. Frame the front foot, draw the knee into the nose, to the mat, to the nose, to the mat, to the nose, inhale, 3-legged dog, exhale, Wild thing. Inhale here. Exhale, high plank. Inhale, shift onto the tiptoes. Exhale, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward, high plank. Exhale, wave it back, down dog. Big breath in, forwards. Big breath out, backwards. One more, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, forward, high plank. Exhale, side plank on the right hand side. Dip the hips down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll into your plank. Lift the right leg to hover. 3-legged chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, wave it forward. Exhale, side plank on the left. 5 hip dips. This is my last one. Take it back to your high plank. Lift the left leg to hover. 3-legged chaturanga. Breathe in, open the chest. Breathe out, wave it back. Downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, wave it forward, high plank. Exhale, side plank on the right hand side. Inhale, reach the right arm forward. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, forward. Exhale, squeeze. 3 more, inhale. Exhale, last 2. And last 1, squeeze it in. Bring the left toes to grab around the left toes to grab, the left piece, finger and thumb around the left big toe. Start to kick that left leg up towards the ceiling or the sky. And then deliver that left foot to the top of the mat. Spin the right heel down onto the earth. Front heel in line with the back arch. Warrior 2 on the left leg. Inhale, straighten the leg, sweep the arms up. Exhale, sink it down. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, sink. 3 more. Big breath in. Big breath out. Last 2. Last 1. Sink it into your warrior 2. Bring the left elbow up towards the sky, the right elbow down towards the earth, interlacing or interlocking the fingers for your cow face arms. Inhale, reverse warrior with the arms. Exhale, side angle, keep the arms. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle. Can you tap that left elbow towards the left shin, the left knee, wherever it lands on that left leg? Holding here for an extra moment, trying to roll that chest towards the right hand side. Now keeping that left elbow in contact with the left leg, bend that left knee slightly as you start to step the right foot in and then lift the right leg off the mat, coming into a half moon with the arms in cow face and with the left elbow tapping wherever it meets that left leg. Super, super challenging. 1 more big breath in. 1 more big breath out. Unravel the arms, reach the left hand down, the right arm up, keep them hovering, keep the left fingertips hovering off the mat. Bring the right hand down to hover above the earth, reach the left arm up towards the sky, revolved half moon. Start to bend the right heel in towards the right glute, grab hold of that foot with the left hand. Keep the right hand hovering maybe, kick that right leg a little bit higher up towards the sky. Keep the grip on the foot, start to come up to standing. Left knee in line with the right knee, right heel drawing into the left glute. Big breath in, reach the right arm up to the sky. Now start to cross the right arm over the front of the belly and then deliver the right foot into the right hand. Finding the grip around the right big toe with the peace finger and thumb, and then release the grip with the left arm. Big challenging transition here. My foot is sweaty, so it's slipping out of my hand. Reach the left arm forward. Keep the right leg crossing behind the left as we start to bend into the left knee. And we start to kick the right leg straight out towards the left hand side as we slowly lower down towards the floor via a funky dragon squat. If you didn't make it, we're all meeting on the earth with the right peace fingers and thumb around the right leg, the left leg crossing over the top of the right. Inhale, lift the chest, draw the shoulders down and back. Exhale here. Start to stack the left knee on top of the right, bringing the left heel to the outside of the right hip. And then start to wrap the left hand behind the body. Maybe it reaches around and grabs hold of the left foot. Inhale here. Exhale, start to fold down over that left leg. You might not get very far, that's okay. Big breath in, lift yourself back upright, release the grips on the feet, reach the arms up, unravel the legs into boat pose. Inhale here, exhale, low boat. Inhale high, exhale low. 3 more, big inhale, big exhale. Last 2, lower, and last 1, lower. Start to bring the hands onto the knees, rock forwards and backwards. Building up a bit of momentum to maybe jump through a chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, wave it forward. Exhale, side plank on the left side. Inhale, reach the right arm forwards. Exhale, right elbow, right knee. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. 3 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale for 2, exhale. Last 1. Inhale, exhale, squeeze. Bring the right peace finger and thumb to interlace around that right big toe. Kick the right leg up towards the sky. Deliver the right foot to the top of the mat. Spin the left heel down. Warrior 2 on the right leg. Inhale, fly the warrior. Exhale, sink it down. Big breath in, big breath out. 3 more times. Inhale, exhale. Last 2, exhale. Last 1, exhale. Right arm up and over, left arm behind. Grab hold of the fingers. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle. Tap that right elbow to the right shin or wherever it meets that right leg. Few big breaths here. Roll that left shoulder away from the left ear. Breathe. Now keeping that right elbow in contact with the right leg, start to step the left foot in and then lift the left leg off the mat for a funky half moon. Right elbow tapping on the right leg, arms in a funky kind of cow face situation. Big challenge, and meet that big challenge with some big breaths. Release the arms, left arm up, right hand down to hover, half moon. Left hand down, right arm up, revolved half moon. Start to draw the left heel in towards the left glute. Right hand grabs hold of the left foot. Maybe find a teeny little bit of a kick. And then come up to standing, keeping the grip on the foot, maybe falling out of it and using the wall to help you if you're lucky enough to have a wall. Cross the left arm over the front of the body so the left hand can grab hold of the left foot. And then that super duper big challenge Reach the right arm forward, start to bend into the right knee as you slide the left leg behind the right, straightening that left leg, coming down super slow via a dragon squat, and then maybe elegantly, maybe not, sitting yourself down. Big inhale, big exhale. Stack the right knee on top of the left, shimmy the right heel to the outside of the left hip, and then start to wrap the right arm behind the body. Maybe the right hand can grab hold of the right foot somewhere, maybe the right big toe. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale to melt it down to your degree. Maybe it's just a tiny little bit. Maybe it's harder on this side, maybe it's easier on this side. Just see what happens. Draw yourself back up as you draw your next breath in. Reach the arms up to the sky. Unravel the legs, bring them into boat pose. Bring the hands to heart center. Lower yourself down to hover. Inhale. Exhale, tap the right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Inhale, take it down. Exhale, bring it up. Inhale, down. Exhale, left. Inhale, lower. Exhale, right. One more each way. And then lower onto your back. Once again, find some rocks and some rolls. Eventually you might jump back through a chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Big breath out. Inhale, wave yourself forward, high plank. Keep the toes tucked under as you start to lower the hips to hover above the floor. So it's like a hanging cobra up dog situation. Give the hips a little wiggle from side to side. Give the shoulders a little wiggle from side to side. Roll onto the outside edge of the left foot, drop the left hip down, gaze over the right shoulder, back towards the feet. Come back through center, take it over to the other side. Come back through center, wave it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, wave it forward, high plank. Exhale, side plank on the right hand. Inhale, reach the left arm forward. Exhale, elbow to knee for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Squeeze it in, find the grip around the big toe. Kick that leg high up towards the sky. Deliver the foot to the top of the mat, spin the right heel down, warrior 2, left leg. Sink down deep into the hips. Inhale, fly the warrior. Exhale, sink it down. Inhale to fly. Exhale to melt. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Big breath in. Big breath out. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Right elbow up. Left elbow down. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle, still with the grip. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle. Start to step onto that left leg. Extending the right leg straight out behind you, keeping that left elbow in contact with the left thigh, the left knee. Left hand down, right arm up, half moon. Right hand down, left hand up, revolved half moon. Bend the right heel in, grab hold of it with the left foot. Come up to standing, keeping the grip. Cross the right arm in front of the body, grab hold of the right foot, right big toe. Start to bend into the left knee, kick the right leg behind the left, keep that grip. Dragon squat, and then sit yourself down. Stack the left knee on top of the right, half cow face legs. Wrap the left arm behind the body, find the bind around the left foot. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, unwind the legs, boat pose. Inhale, low boat. exhale, high boat. Inhale, low, exhale, high. 3 more, inhale, exhale. Last 2. And last 1. Rock yourself backwards, rock yourself forward, jump through a vinyasa. Big breath in, up dog or cobra. Big breath out, downward facing dog. Inhale, wave it forwards. Exhale, side plank on the left. Inhale, reach the right arm forward. Exhale, elbow to knee. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Toe grip with the right hand on the right foot. Kick that leg high up to the sky. Deliver the right foot to the top of the mat. Spin the left heel down. Warrior 2 on the right leg. Inhale, fly the warrior. Exhale, sink it down. 4 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale for 3. Exhale for 2. Exhale, last 1. Sink it down deep. Right arm up, left arm behind. Find that grip. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, reverse triangle. Exhale, triangle. Find that contact with the right elbow to the right leg. Step the left foot in and then lift it off the mat. Funky half moon. Pause here for an extra moment. Release the grip of the hands, left arm down, right arm up. Left arm down, right arm up. Bend that left heel in, grab hold of it with the right foot. Come up to standing. Cross the left arm over the body. Grab hold of the left toes. Bend into the right knee as you kick the left leg behind the right. Take it slow. Maybe you fall, maybe you land smoothly, maybe it's not elegant at all, and that's fine. Stack the right knee over the left. Wrap the right arm behind the body to maybe grab hold of that right foot. Inhale to lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to lift. Exhale, boat pose. Inhale, low boat. Exhale, twisty high boat. Inhale, low. Exhale, twist. Inhale, hover. Exhale, twist. 1 more each way. Exhale as you come up. Inhale as you come down. Finish off both sides and then rock yourself through vinyasa. Big breath in, upward dog. Big breath out, downward dog. 1 big inhale. 1 big exhale. Drop the knees as wide as the mat, sink the hips to the heels, child's pose. Few deep breaths here. Maybe notice if this child's pose feels different from the one at the start of the practice. Does the body feel different? Does the breath feel different? Does the mind feel different? No right or wrong answers, just noticing whatever's going on right now. And this is your chance to reconnect to the breath if you lost it in that little challenging sequence before we move on to our next little bit of fun. Big breath in, press yourself up onto the hands, tuck under the toes, lift the knees, start to straighten the legs, landing in a forward fold at the back of the mat. Opposite hand to opposite elbow, have a little sway from side to side. Maybe bend and straighten the legs. Start to turn yourself to face the long edge of the mat, the left hand long edge. So you're still in a forward fold at the back of the mat, but you've turned to face the long left edge. Plant the right hand underneath your face, bend the right knee deeply, straighten the left leg, reach the left arm up towards the sky. Start to reach the left arm behind the back of the body. Bring the right hand underneath the right leg. Find a bind around the back of the right thigh. Now, keeping the grip around that right thigh, start to bring yourself up to standing on the left leg. Bring that right leg with you. Bend that right knee. Maybe it takes a few attempts to get there. Maybe you fall on the way there and come back up. Maybe stay here. Maybe start to kick that right leg straight up towards the sky for bird of paradise. Maybe start to hinge the body forwards to a flat back, kicking that right leg straight out to the side. Now, keeping the grip on that right leg, I'm going to take a huge step towards the top of the mat with the right leg. Right toes out, right heel in, right leg straight, left leg straight. So we're in a bound triangle on the right side. Using that bind to help you spiral the chest open to the side of the room, like you've got a light on your chest and you want to shine it to the side, to the ceiling. Unwind from the bind, right hand down, left arm up, full triangle. Bring the left hand down, reach the right arm up, revolve triangle. Right hand down, left arm up, triangle. Left hand down, right hand up, revolve triangle. Come back to triangle, right hand down, left arm up, reach the left arm towards the top of the mat, straight out in front. Reach the right hand towards the front of the mat like you're holding a big beach ball straight out in front of you. Bring that beach ball up overhead, turn both heels out, both heels in, both toes out, bend into the knees, goddess pose. Inhale, straighten the legs, sweep the arms up. Exhale, sink it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. 3 more. Big breath in, sweep it up. Big breath out, sink it down. Last 2. Smile. Inhale. Sink it down. Hold here. Pulse for 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend into the right leg, straighten the left leg. Skandasana on the right side. Without using the hands and keeping the hips low. Skandasana on the left side. Over to the right, back to the left. This time over to the right and then take a big step onto that right leg. Bring the left knee up and in towards the chest. Kick the left leg straight out in front of you and then deliver the left foot to meet the right. Have a little wiggle from side to side. Still facing the long edge of the mat. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, fold down over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bend the left knee deeply, plant the left hand underneath the face, sweep the right arm up towards the sky. Wrap the right arm behind the body, thread the left arm under the left leg, find the bind, open the chest. Come up to standing, bringing the left leg with you. My ponytail is getting in my vision, which makes it very hard to balance. Maybe kick that left leg up towards the sky, bird of paradise. Maybe hinge forward to a flat back, kicking that leg out to the side. Take a huge step with that left foot, keeping the bind, landing in a bound triangle on the left side this time. A few deep breaths here. Unwind the bind, left hand down, right arm up, triangle, right hand down, left hand up, twisted triangle, left down, right up, right down, left up, left down, right up, reach the right arm forwards, reach the left arm forwards, come up to standing, heels out. I keep saying heels out, heels in, toes out, goddess pose, sink it down, scoop it up, 4 more, sink, and scoop. Last 3, 2, and 1. You've guessed it, pulse for 10. Come down and hold, lift the right heel to hover, place it back down. Lift the left heel to hover, place it back down, lift both heels to hover, squeeze. Place them down, straighten the legs, give the legs a little shimmy, bend into the left knee, straighten the right leg, Skandasana. Over to the right side, Skandasana. Back to the left, back to the right. Let's do one more. Over to the left, and then big step onto that left leg. Hug the right knee up and in towards the chest. Kick that right leg straight out in front of you. Deliver the right leg down. Inhale, sweep both arms up. Exhale, melt down over the legs. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold. Start to walk that right leg back far to the right edge of the mat, toes out, heels in, and then slide yourself down into a wide-legged seated position. Upavista Konasana, toes up to the sky. So notice if the toes are rolling in or rolling back, keeping the toes in line with the knees. Big breath in, big breath out. Reach both arms up towards the sky, and to strengthen through the hips here, you might need to reduce the angle of the legs to help you find the strength. I'm going to lower the torso down to hover and then lift it back up. Big hip strengthener. Lower it down to hover. Lift it back up 3 more times. Last 2. And last one, this time, come down to hover, hold, squeeze the elbows into the ribs, cactus, reach them forwards, squeeze them in, reach them forwards, and then start to fold down, melting into the earth. You can bring the legs back out as wide as you would like if you made them a bit more narrow. As you hold this pose, you might find that you can slowly start to inch the chest a little bit further down towards the earth if it didn't make it there straight away. A few more deep breaths. Eventually start to press yourself back to an upright position. Turn the hands to frame the right leg and then start to fold down over that right leg. You might not get very far, just see where you land, see what happens. Bring yourself back through center and then frame the left leg, fold down to your degree. Bring yourself back upright, swing the left leg around to meet the right, so you're in Dandasana, facing the front of the mat. Plant the hands behind the hips. Inhale, lift up into a reverse plank. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, sit down. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Exhale. And last one. Exhale. Plant the soles of the feet on the earth, knees point up to the sky. Inhale, reverse table. Exhale, swing the hips between the heels. Inhale, reverse table. Exhale, hover the hips. 3 more. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Exhale. And last one, maybe this time you hover the hips and you hover the feet. And then sit yourself down. Cross over the ankles, roll onto the shins. Sitting down on the heels, have a little shimmy with the hips, a little wiggle from side to side. Plant the hands either side of the thighs. Squeeze the outsides of the legs into the insides of the arms. Maybe shift your weight, lift the legs to hover. And take them back down. Maybe give it 4 more goes if you're feeling super energetic and brave. Oh, that is challenging, I must say. Bring the heels wide, sit yourself down in between the heels. Start to roll maybe onto your forearms, maybe come all the way down onto your back for a Supta Virasana, reclined hero. Knowing that the lower back will be lifted off the earth, finding a little baby back bend here. If this feels like enough, stay here, or maybe you might start to hug the right knee in towards the chest while you root the left knee down towards the earth. And then maybe deliver that right knee back to Virasana, hug the left knee in towards the chest. Unravel both knees, hug them both in towards the chest. Have a little wiggle from side to side, taking some circles on the lower back. Plant the soles of the feet underneath the knees, ground down through the hands. Inhale, lift the hips, bridge pose. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, soften. 3 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2. Exhale. Last 1. Lift and hold. Ground down through the right foot. Kick the left leg up towards the sky. Place the left leg back down. Back down, kick the right leg up towards the sky. Place it back down. 1 last inhale, lift the hips a teeny little bit higher. Exhale, soften them back down. Ground the hands in line with the shoulders, fingertips pointing back towards the hips, ground down through the feet, press the floor away, lift the hips, lift the shoulders, wheel pose. Take a few deep breaths here in your wheel. Maybe walk the feet and the hands a bit closer towards one another. Maybe ground down through the right leg and lift the left leg up to the sky. Place it back down. Lift the right leg to the sky. Place it back down. Take a few more big breaths in your wheel. Slowly lowering down whenever you feel ready. Bring the soles of the feet to the outside edges of the mat. Let the knees fall in towards one another. And take a few big breaths in your constructive rest pose. Just letting the spine find neutral. Notice what's going on in the chest. Maybe you can feel tingling, warmth, energy. Anything that's going on for you right now, just noticing. Start to windshield wipe the legs from side to side, taking them over from the left to the right. And with each repetition, the knees might come a bit closer to the earth if they didn't make it there the first time. Come back through centre, cross the left ankle over the top of the right knee. Start to thread the hands around the back of the right thigh, maybe around the front of the right shin. Draw the right leg towards you, push the left leg away from you. Reclined pigeon pose. So even though the arms are working hard to pull the legs towards you, can you keep the shoulders, the head, the neck, the face nice and relaxed and free of tension? Letting the breath start to slow down, letting the body wind down. Release the grip on that right leg. Let the left leg carry on wrapping around the right, maybe finding the double wrap eagle legs. Lift the hips and shift them over to the left slightly, and then drop the knees over to the right, finding a twist. Maybe bring the right hand onto the left thigh and extend the left arm out to the side. Unravel the legs, come back through centre, plant the left foot on the earth, cross the right ankle over the left knee, and then thread the hands around for the left thigh at the left shin. Reclined pigeon, second side. Trying to keep the hips and the shoulders grounding into the earth here. So you might think, oh look, I've got the legs so much closer to me, but you've actually lifted the hips to do so and reduced the stretch. So trying to keep the hips grounded, even if it means that the legs don't come quite as close. Release the grip on the left leg, find a single or double wrap of the right knee over the left. Lift the hips, shift them a little bit to the right, drop the knees to the left. Any arm variation is welcome. Settling in for a few deep breaths in our eagle twist. Supta Garudasana, reclined eagle pose. Unravel the legs, hug both knees into the chest, and then reach the hands either for the inside or the outside edges of the feet. Draw the knees towards the earth, push the feet towards the sky, happy baby. Maybe bending and straightening the legs, maybe one at a time, maybe both at a time. Maybe stillness feels good, maybe movement feels good. And then eventually releasing and making your way into your shape that you would like to make for your Shavasana. So absolutely no rules from me about whatever shape you make. Take whatever makes you feel most comfortable and happy and relaxed to settle in for a good few moments of stillness. We've done a lot of movement and we've challenged our bodies, and now it's time to challenge our mind by finding stillness. Letting all of the benefits of our practice sink in, seep in, integrate throughout the whole body, so then we can take them away into the rest of our day. That connection to the body, to the breath, connecting to the here and the now, connecting to your mind. Letting go of any need to control the breath, just letting it flow naturally, each breath just drifting by one at a time. letting go of any need to control your thoughts. Again, each one drifts by just like each breath drifts by. Knowing that it's normal for the mind to be busy and filled with thoughts, and we just notice them, go, yep, cool, that's what's going on right now, and then return to the body, return to the breath until the mind inevitably wanders off on its own little adventure again. No more controlling the body, feeling it supported by the earth so that you can completely surrender and relax and release and let go. Let come what come, let be what be, let go what go. Be here now. When you feel ready, slowly, or if you're not ready, you can totally just roll over and pop me on pause. If you are ready, start to bring some gentle, slow, small movements into the body, maybe wiggling the fingers and the toes. Maybe finding circles with the ankles and the wrists. Maybe find a big full body stretch up overhead. Starting off slow, taking your time, no need to rush. You might eventually roll over onto one side and spend a few moments there. Eventually, everyone meeting back in your version of a comfortable upright seated position, head stacking over heart, stacking over hips. Start to rub the hands together, going quickly, feeling that warmth building between the palms, feeling that energy that you're creating. And then press the palms over the eyes, sealing in that warmth, that energy, that fire. Release the hands, palms face up on the knees, sense of receptivity and openness, all palms face down for a sense of grounding, whatever you need to take with you into the rest of your day. Today, I hope that you think peaceful thoughts, I hope that you speak peaceful words, and I hope that you feel peace in your heart. Thank you so much for choosing to share your practice with me today. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, like I said at the start, any likes, any comments, any subscribes are all very much appreciated. And hopefully, if you do subscribe, I'll be seeing you again on your mat very soon. Have a fab day.